Saint Margaret Clitherow. Saint Margaret Clitherow, also known as the Pearl of York, is a revered figure in English Catholicism. Born in 1556 in York, England, during the tumultuous reign of Queen Mary I, Margaret's life was marked by her unwavering faith, her commitment to Catholicism, and her eventual martyrdom. Her story embodies the struggles of Catholics in England during a time of religious persecution and upheaval. Margaret was born Margaret Middleton to a Protestant family, but she converted to Catholicism at a young age, influenced by her experiences and the Catholic community around her. She married John Clitherow, a wealthy butcher and staunch Catholic, in 1571, at the age of 15. John supported Margaret in her religious convictions, and they had 3 children together. Margaret's home became a hub for Catholics in York, where they could practice their faith discreetly during a time when Catholicism was outlawed in England. Despite the risks, Margaret opened her home for secret masses celebrated by Catholic priests who were forced to operate underground to avoid persecution by the authorities. In 1586, Margaret's commitment to her faith and her determination to support the Catholic community led to her arrest. The authorities raided her home and discovered Catholic literature and vestments. Margaret was arrested and charged with harboring Catholic priests and allowing Mass to be celebrated in her home, both serious crimes under the harsh anti-Catholic laws of the time. During her trial, Margaret boldly proclaimed her Catholic faith and refused to plead guilty or innocent, as doing so would have forced her to deny her beliefs. Instead, she invoked the legal loophole of standing mute, a tactic that prevented her from being tried by a jury. However, this also meant that she faced a brutal form of punishment known as peine forte et dure, where heavy weights were placed on her body until she either entered a plea or died. Despite the excruciating pain, Margaret remained steadfast in her faith and refused to enter a plea. On March 25, 1586, after 3 days of torture, Margaret Clitherow died as a martyr for her Catholic faith. Her courage and steadfastness in the face of persecution made her a symbol of resistance for English Catholics during a time of intense religious repression. Following her death, Margaret was venerated by Catholics as a martyr and saint. Her home in York became a site of pilgrimage, and she was eventually canonized by the Catholic Church in 1970 by Pope Paul VI as one of the 40 martyrs of England and Wales, a group of Catholic men and women who were executed for their faith during the English Reformation. Today, Saint Margaret Clitherow is remembered as a model of faith, courage, and devotion. Her life and martyrdom serve as a reminder of the sacrifices made by Catholics throughout history to practice their faith freely and of the enduring power of belief in the face of oppression. She is venerated as a patron saint of martyrs, of converts, of businesswomen, and of the city of York, where she lived and died. Her legacy continues to inspire Catholics around the world to stand firm in their beliefs and to defend religious freedom for all.